This is Umar for BoxNation in association with Global Next Trade. I was just speaking to Thomas Schreiber, who's the MC, and he was asking all the fighters, like, just confirm your nickname and stuff. I just wondered, why don't you have a nickname like this?
I mean, I'm not a superhero or a cartoon character. I'm just a guy trying to do well. So Moses Itauma's okay for now.
Or Rico?
Rico's that kind of personal.
Was that someone outside of boxing then?
No, because obviously my family are in boxing, but they call me Rico. But there's like this kind of persona that I need to, or there's like a polished person that I need to kind of be, to be Moses. And when I'm Rico, I'm less professional.
Okay, I understand you. So a slightly different person.
It's the same person, but for example, yeah, like when you go to a workspace, like you don't talk to your boss the same way as you talk to your friends, would you?
No.
So in the same way that I won't talk to the general public the same way that I talk to my brother. It's not being fake or anything, it's just being professional. And yeah, I think Rico is for the people that see that I'm professional side of me.
I hear that. Before we get into the actual fight itself and the business end of it, because we are on fight week, of course, now, I know you're not going to use this track because you said it gets rinsed, My Way, Frank Sinatra, but there were a lot of shouts for that in the comments. I actually saw Frank Sinatra pop up the most, but you're not going to use that, are you? I saw that pop up the most in the comments.
Oh, in the Frank
Sinatra, My Way.
I do like the song, but just so many people have already used it, so I don't really want to use it. I want to be something different.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes peeled for Saturday. Did you know Frank Warren promoted Frank Sinatra?
I did not know that.
Which is crazy.
Crazy. That is mad.
So Frank...
The old man, he's promoted everyone, innit?
He has.
He's worked with everyone.
But you're going to join that list, aren't you, one day, of Naz, Fury, Calzaghe, and Frank Sinatra?
But he's already my promoter, so...
No, what I mean, of course I know that, but what I mean is, we're talking about guys you look back who've had legendary careers. That's the ambition, isn't it? You're shooting with the stars. Do you want to join that list one day?
You know, that's not why I do this, though.
Why'd you do it?
Because I need to. I need to be in that constant touch of reality. Like a lot of people, you know, like, because I sometimes, I'm disappointed, yeah, in pundits that were fighters. So like, for example, like when people say silly things, and when people say silly things, I forgive them because they just don't know. And, but it's like when I hear ex-fighters say silly things, it's like, you know what it's like to be a fighter, so why are you saying silly things? And then I just come to like a realization that it's because they haven't been in touch with that reality for such a long time that's what's happened. And I feel like with boxing, it keeps me in constant touch with reality, it keeps me constantly in check. Like I said, I think I might have explained this in the last interview. So if after this fight, yeah, I go on a 3-week bender and I don't sleep, I go drinking, I go clubbing, I go, I don't know, have fun, whatever. When I come back, I'm going to see what happened. I'm going to see the toll that's had on my body. So like, I like to be in constant touch with reality. It's like just to see that, okay, cool, what I'm doing isn't negatively affecting me.
You like to see the results.
Exactly.
But you're going to have to let go of boxing one day. I mean, that's a long while away.
And I will pick something up after that.
Okay, interesting. Maybe that's a conversation for another day. I was thinking about this. You're headlining for the first time and it's on pay-per-view. Who's ever done that before, where they've not headlined the show before and then their first headline's a pay-per-view? I can't, off the top of my head, think. I'm sure there might be someone out there, but that is one hell of a leap you're taking.
I mean, don't bother me. I still get paid the same no matter if I sell 10 tickets or 50 tickets, so...
But this is a different ball game this week. Like, you'll start, like, your pictures on a car in Riyadh.
It's mad, isn't it? What do you want me to say, Umar?
Or do you feel different?
Do I feel different? No, I still got to go in there and fight. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, acknowledge everything and then put pressure on myself.
But you're only a human.
So like I said, do you want me to acknowledge everything and then put pressure on myself?
No, I don't want you to do that, of course.
Or I can choose to ignore it, fight, overcome the fight, and then at the end of the fight be like, yeah, what I've done was a real big thing. Because for me, personally, I would choose the latter.
Okay, I hear that. Why did you have a 16-week camp?
When I meant by 16-week camp here, it was more of a like, I was in training for Mike Balogun, and then like it wasn't like a 16-week camp just for Dillian Whyte. As in, I just had like a 16-week camp in general because obviously I boxed Mike Balogun, and then, which was a tough training session, a tough camp. Even if the opponent wasn't obviously the greatest, I still needed to train like he was. So training camp was still tough. And then I had like a week rest or whatnot, and then I went back straight into training camp. So when I say I had a 16-week camp, I don't mean I had it for Dillian Whyte. I mean I have just been in camp for 16 weeks.
Okay. He's obviously in very
I think it's not 16, I think it's like 14 or 12, but still a long time.
Of course it is. He's obviously in very good shape. Lean, I'm sure you've sized him up a little bit. So what version of Dillian Whyte are you expecting? Are you expecting one where he can roll back the years?
I think it's going to be a complete different version of Dillian. I reckon he's going to try to box me. Because obviously he's lost the weight, so obviously he's not going to try and knock me out or like try to bang me out in like the first couple rounds. And obviously he's not going to want to have to tear up with me because you can't do that for 10 rounds. So I think he's going to try like outbox me.
Okay. I know in the Ben Davison Performance Centre with Lee Wiley, etc., you guys are very sort of focused on film analysis and studying, etc. Buddy McGirt, on the opposite side of things, has said he's never watched you fight. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, yes. But at the same time, it's like, it's a bit selfish and it's a bit...
Selfish? What do you mean?
Because he's not the one in the ring taking the punches. So obviously he's gonna be like, yeah, man, we just prepare for everything. How can you prepare for everything? Like it's not gonna work.
But they would have thought they've studied you a little bit, especially.
Maybe they have, and they're just saying this for the camera. But then, yeah, again, like whether they have or haven't, I've still come prepared. So I just can't wait to rock and roll.
Moses, do you expect to knock Dillian Whyte out?
If I box by the game plan, I should do, yes.
Quick?
Fairly quick. I don't know, Umar. If he matches me speed for speed, I can imagine that I'll be favourite in that.
Okay, I think that's the answer I was looking for. Listen, tune in to the Zone pay-per-view. He's Moses Itauma headlining his first bout, and he's headlining it first time on pay-per-view, which is a significant jump. Is there anything you'd like to close off with, Moses?
Nope. Salam alaikum.